Okay, so one lie that I learned that I believe my whole life that I've it's not probably not always a lie in their eyes, but a lie to me is, and y'all probably heard people say this before, is your parents will never lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Oh,
Facts. When you first learn, those are the first people to actually lie to you.
Yeah. So, and I think a second one is,
I lie to my kids all the time.
I think a second one I really learned is, yeah, me too. I lie. I be lying too.
I got you. Just hold on.
Tomorrow.
Right. So, yeah, what you call, Daddy? I won't go to trampoline park tomorrow. Later.
I got you.
But you
Later.
never forget.
When you finish your dinner, I'll bring you.
At trampoline park, right in the room. Go your ass up there. You know what I'm saying? Then another one I took me a long time to is Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? The perspective of Christianity that they put upon us. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because I really say that because it's like I don't really believe like there's just somebody up there watching me. You know what I'm saying? Like he loved me, but he always watching me. He always got me. I said, I sound like my dad. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they call him the father, I guess.
Right, I guess, right.
But no, go ahead.
That's what you call, but no, that's really one of the crazy lies that I learned because it's like the more I'm starting to learn a lot about I probably don't have the proper word of it, but Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
religion,
the Muslim religion. A lot that the more I hear about that, the more I believe a lot of that stuff makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes more sense than Christianity because you expect me to believe that somebody just died up on a cross for me. You know what I'm saying? For all of us. You know, so.
But anyway, shout out to everybody that's going out there and welcome to Weed and Whiskey Podcast, the best podcast that's motherfucking out there. If you don't know, now you know.
Nigga. Weed and Whiskey, let's
Tired
get
of
it.
telling y'all niggas, one of the best podcasts coming out from CT, and we here are great personalities, which means we only gravitate other great personalities here, which means whenever we come on and you hear us, we have another great personality in the building, and we have to take the time to introduce somebody who's been in the CT music game for a very, very long time right now, but took a slight hiatus, but he's here to let y'all motherfuckers know he's back.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna know who the fuck he is if y'all don't already, because he got something to say. He got something to prove.
That's right.
It might not be to you, but it's just to him. He just wanted to remind himself that I can still do better than what everybody expects from me.
Absolutely.
And we always respect that. And we want to use this platform to just highlight him. And just to let y'all know is when he reached the next plateau in his life, we can tell you Weed and Whiskey was part of his journey.
Absolutely.
So we want to be part of his greatness too. So it's another reason I have him on here. Matter of fact, shit, we have Ziggy the fucking Great.
Ziggy the Great, man.
On here,
King
my
Greatness,
nigga.
man. Hey, wait, I'm in here. Talk to me.
You hear that?
What up, bro?
You know how great he is? It's in his name.
Right?
Been a long time,
even
man. It's been a long time since I seen you, man.
It's been years, dog. Shit, man. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I was going through a little rough patch, but you know, I'm digging my way out of it right now. So,
What was the roughest part of your life in the recent years?
I think the roughest part of my life was it's a lot of things I actually went through, but I would say the roughest part is not even to get too personal, but you know, I'm gonna just let it go on here. Right now, I could probably say it's two things: it's juggling being a parent and dealing with legal problems. You know, because you know, a lot of my legal problems stem from trying to take that extra step to do what I need to do for me and my family. But sometimes that thing right there could be a downfall. You know, because as men, we got pride. We got pride issues. Like we feel like we gotta make it happen no matter by any means necessary. But some of us just got that bad luck to where, like, you know.
Do you feel like it's been bad luck or just bad decision making?
I feel like it's kind of been a little bit of both, and I feel like the bad luck was kind of whatever energy is out there and whatever dimension watching me right now. They were kind of trying to let me know, like, bro, leave this shit alone. Like,
Were you projecting that in your life?
yeah, I kind of was a little bit. Yeah, I started believing that you know, whoever was talking to me or was trying to show me something was right, because it was like when I go through shit, everything kind of smacked me at once. You know what I'm saying? It's never no bow. Here you go. Bow. Here you go. It's like everything smacks me at once every time.
Just waiting.
Yeah, from legal problems to just recently, one of my smacks in the face was I just learned I got 2 more kids. You know what I'm saying?
How'd that happen?
I slept with a
Do
my
we
first-
have to go through this conversation
I mean,
with you
listen.
now?
It's a,
Well,
it's
what
a,
I'm
it's a
really
crazy,
asking is,
it's a crazy
how
story.
did you have kids and just end up finding out, like the story behind it?
Well, let's just say a long time ago, I linked up with a girl who was I was in the beginning of the relationship I was in at the time, and you know, beginnings is always, and you ain't solid yet.
Yeah. So you
So-
double dabbing, you do your thing
Yeah,
outside, dog.
and it's bad because it might sound bad to y'all and to y'all, but you know how we as men get sometimes. And this is somebody I met on just a quick. We was drunk, we linked up, we saw each other. You look good, I look good. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? We ain't even know each other name.
One night stand type shit.
Yeah, it was a few night stands. I ain't even
And still don't know each other's names?
still ain't know each other name.
That's just a good time.
we just knew the first. We just knew the first time we
Hey,
saw
man,
each other.
it happens, bro.
That's a good time right there.
We just knew the first time we saw each other. You look good, I look good. What's up? And after that, like, yeah, this shit good. I'm coming back. You know, that's really. And then the person disappeared. And then when they came back, I ain't get no introduction, no nothing. I just opened my inbox and seen a little boy with my face. I said, whoa.
Oh shit.
You
Nigga look
feel
just
me?
like you?
Yeah. I'm like, whoa. You feel me? I'm like, is this me? No, this ain't me. I'm like, this ain't me. This picture too new. So when I scroll down in the message even deeper, I see a little girl. I'm like,
Oh,
nah, I'm gonna know if I gave somebody 2
Twins?
kids. Yeah, twins, a boy and a girl. I got 3 kids actually. And it comes to find out that my youngest, I thought she was my only one for the longest time.
oh
And
shit.
it come to find out my twins is 4 months older than my daughter. So so I got 3 3-year-olds right now.
If you don't mind me asking, because you said in the beginning of your relationship is when you was having your fun with Shorty. Did you kind of get the girl you was dealing with at that time and Shorty was dealing with pregnant at the same time? Or roughly around the same
you
time?
can say
Well,
that
yeah.
because what gave birth. I got arrested in about September 2019. One gave birth right after that in October, and the other one gave birth February.
Oh shit.
So yeah, and I was out. And the bad thing about it was, and people think I'm crazy when I say this, but I felt like I need one more kid because I ain't get to feel like I was incarcerated for all my kids. I was incarcerated.
never seen any of them born.
I never got that family feeling, seeing them grow, laying with them pregnant. Like,
So you want that start over?
yeah,
feeling.
regardless-
I want that whole kit and caboodle. Like, you know what I'm
Regardless,
saying?
congratulations.
I appreciate you. Thank
Congratulations.
you.
'cause
Thank you.
Bro, you got twins. Congratulations on that. To me, having twins is one of the luckiest things that can ever happen to somebody. Like
they
you
got an
know,
automatic best friend.
like facts, and they just are always in sync. And I just feel like having twins is just luck on your side because not everybody have twins into their family. Like it's like an anomaly type of thing. So when that anomaly hits you, I feel like blessings is around you more than expected.
One thing I can say is I didn't learn because that's my second time getting a girl pregnant with twins. You know what I'm saying? I said twice. You know what I'm saying? That I learned that
You
I
got that in your
I got
blood.
twins. I
Yeah.
got twins on both sides of my family.
You got
Oh
that
yeah,
in
so
your
it's
blood.
strong. It's stronger
So-
on your side.
Yeah, I got twins on both sides.
Cause I
of my
want
family.
twins. I would love fucking twins, and you have the boy and the girl, dog.
Yeah, I can't wait. Like I ain't gonna hold you. It's 2 things I'm excited about. That I got 2 girls that's the same age. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
And
2
you got a son.
that's 2 prom dresses I gotta
Facts.
buy. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
It's more expensive.
Yeah, and then I got a son. You know what I'm saying? Like I got somebody to really.
Football, basketball,
Man,
all of that.
I could buy action figures and not look stupid about it this time. Now I got,
Well, I go to Walmart shit. I be looking at toys and shit for my son. What, bro? I don't give a fuck.
I be like, nigga, listen, I tell my son. When I be here, I'm gonna tell him because I haven't met him yet. They still with the foster care system.
Yeah.
I'm fighting for him right now, which is why I
Word.
kind of fell back, took that hiatus. You know, I've been working a little bit, so just to show these people that I care. You know what I'm
Give me
saying?
my
Right.
fucking kids.
Yeah, so now when I meet my son, I'm gonna let him know, like, listen, nigga, these toys right here is for me. They gonna think they for you. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know how long I wanted that John Cena action figure. You know what I'm saying? That Booker T and Bobby Lashley.
So you're just
right
reliving
there.
your childhood
I
through
think,
him a little bit.
Man, that's to me. I think that's one beautiful thing about kids. You have a reason to live your childhood again. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? Like. I'm talking stuff like I'm going to the trampoline park doing front flips, back flips. I'm going.
Laugh in a storm.
I'm watching kid movies again, realizing,
Oh my
damn,
God,
this shit
bro.
wasn't as funny as it was when I was
Facts.
5.
You
know
watch
what I'm saying?
Coco?
Coco, I haven't heard about that.
Yo, watch Coco. Watch
Coco?
Coco. You and your kids will love it, bro. Like, it's a good family movie. I recommend it to everybody. So watch Coco.
All right, so with you talking about your family right now, you trying to reunite and just bring everything back and just one cohesive family. How is this motivating you in the music side right now and getting back out there and getting your name back out there and being heard again?
It's motivated me on the music side because I had a talk with, shout out my guy Steve Chanan on Facebook.
Shout out to Steve. I feel one of the
producer,
dopest producers out here.
You know, one thing about me is I like talking because everybody's perspective kind of puts a building block on my brain. Like, I take different stuff from everybody, and sometimes it takes for how somebody to say it for me to get to me. You feel me?
It's not what they say, it's how they say it.
So he said some shit like, because as y'all know, I got a little brother named Maze, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Maze do his battle rap.
Maze do his battle rap thing, you know what I'm saying? And he rap, you know what I'm saying? And he lets me know for a long time I inspire him to do this. And the thing about it is, one thing I try to teach my siblings, I try to eventually like for example, I'm trying to get him his own studio right now. You know what I'm saying? Like his own little setup. So he won't have to feel like he
more
need
control
me eventually.
of his artistry.
Yeah, but one thing Steve put in my mind is he said, what you don't understand, man, is a lot of people really need you, bro. He said it might feel like a weight on your shoulders, but he said you don't realize people need you more than you think. You gotta focus because look, you got kids in the system that need you to get them out. You know what I'm saying? You got a little brother who goes off your momentum when you drop music and you drop stuff. And like right now, like, you're probably the only person in your family that's really as prominent as you are right now. So it's like, I feel like right now, if I don't make it out musically with my family, and I feel like I've been through a lot. I've been through some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man, I've been through too much not to take my family to that extra level. Living regular ain't really what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what motivates me. Like, and one thing about me, I say that too, because of my music, if you listen to my music more, right? I'm not like a lot of niggas where I rap that shoot 'em up, bang, bang, kick your door in, all that type. I rap like that sometimes because it's part of my street shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been through that. But I'm more of a person. I tell you what I've been through because I want you to get to know me. And that's one thing I tell a lot of niggas who's listening, that when you do music, man, the most interesting story is you. Because it's you. Nobody's you. You different. You know what I'm saying? Whether you went to college or grew up in a suburb or the streets. Some people don't want to hear about the streets all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
I know I don't.
Yeah,
so I'm not in the streets.
either.
I'm not in the streets, so why do I?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Your local CNA and your local nurse like to listen to drug dealing music on their way to work just to pretend they're living that lifestyle, but I don't want to pretend I'm living that lifestyle no matter what, to be honest with you. Like, I like hype music, and I feel like you can make that type of music without it having to be street related.
One thing I say about it is, man, growing up in the streets and looking up to these niggas that was in the streets, the jewelry and the hundred bitches they fucking and the money that they spending, it's all a mask. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's all a mask, and it's an armor, because you know what I'm saying? Because what they don't show you behind that mask and that armor is the scars, the felonies, the
emotional shit that they're dealing with,
the shit that live
the
with you,
questions that they ask themselves every single fucking day on if they even should be in the streets or
yeah.
not.
So it's like, even me being 26, like, I'm in that contradiction where it's like, mind you, I'm only 26, I'm still kind of
young.
Yeah, so it's like, I be sometimes worried about that image to where, damn, I want to focus on what I got to focus on. But now you got to think, we in an era right now where your gangster rap sheet is probably a big part of your resume now and musically. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you come from the generation I come from. So it's like, damn, do I still want to play heavy in the streets and let motherfuckers know, like, I still got it? Or do I want to focus? But
does that matter?
Now, knowing I got 3 kids, no, I've never thought I would be in a position to where I have to save my kids out the system. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's to a point now, don't get me wrong, I got my mom, shout out my mom, she a big support system, you know, but it's to a point right now where I'm talking my shit on here, so we're going to get a little personal, but my kids don't really got their mom. You know what I'm saying? Their mom is not obviously fit to be a mom if she's in foster care. So if they in foster care, they've been there for over a year, almost 2 years. So I'm in my head to a point right now where it's like, what the hell would I have wanted if I was going through this with my mom? You know what I'm saying? I would want to know, man, listen, no matter what, even if daddy failed, even if he couldn't get us how he wanted to get us, he tried. You know what I'm saying? Because don't you know, most of us, we know we got our fathers who ain't tried. And we still find our way back to them niggas.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So just for my kids to even grow up and God forbid something happened to me today, they gonna know, man, damn.
You was working hard
Daddy
just to
tried.
make sure you can be in their lives.
You know what I'm saying? Like, daddy tried. Like,
It's a beautiful thing.
yeah, like me, like, Not even a BTMI. I go to counseling. I done picked up a little job. You know what I'm saying? I fell back from the streets a little bit because one thing I noticed about the streets, right, for the youngest that's listening to me and look up to me, what y'all don't understand is I've been shot. You know what I'm saying? I done been through everything a street nigga you think I've been through. I done been shot. I done been to prison. You know what I'm saying? I done got in the shit with niggas. Niggas got in the shit with me. And I'm grateful to still be able to be 26 and be like young enough to focus on my shit and basically start over, but old enough to let these niggas know like it ain't really what it is. Now don't get me wrong, if you got to stand on business, stand on your business. You're a man at the end of the day, but don't do it for the streets.
Once you make your bed, you gotta lay in it.
Yeah.
Have you seen like people who have that reputation on the street and when they get to prison it's a whole nother story?
There's so many niggas, man. Listen, just in one prison alone, I was in a high security prison for a little bit called McDougal Walker. I don't know if y'all heard of that.
Yeah, I heard of that.
McDougal Walker, we have the highest populated prison in New England. And just in Connecticut alone, nigga, we got the most prisons. We got 15 prisons in Connecticut, bro.
You during COVID?
There's 2 down the street from my job.
Yeah, huh?
You during COVID?
Absolutely. That's
how
the
was
thing.
that experience during COVID? Being in one of the most populated prisons in Connecticut.
That shit was hard because it was like now you already confined to for me, like most of my prison sentence, I was in a cell by myself. You know what I'm saying? So
you had that luxury. You had a luxury in a sense.
It was a luxury, but it was also it also sucked because it was like, damn, nigga, I was so bored in the cell by myself. I started playing 8s by myself. I'm putting 4 different cards in front of me. I'm putting 4 different decks of hands in front of me, looking at playing. Going to the other hand, so it was like, it was hard because like I said, sometimes I need somebody to talk to. Like I'm one of them niggas where sometimes I need somebody to talk to because I don't always make the best decision, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? And now that I have somebody who's gonna be, I got nieces and nephews and shit like that. I got all that, the kit and caboodle, but I have a son. You know what I'm saying? My daughters, they already like, one thing I'm gonna teach my daughters is like, look opposite my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you seen or heard about your dad, look the opposite way. But my son, I got somebody who's eventually gonna one day like then be like, damn, I want to be like my dad. How I was at one point in my life. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna be like, my dad was tough.
Yeah, my dad
got shot and he was able to live. Like he was like, my dad's a street nigga.
And that's the thing. And that's one thing I fell victim to as a youngin' too. I heard about all these niggas that got shot, all these niggas that done been to jail. And in your head, like,
that's cool.
Yeah, when you see these niggas make it out of it, you like, yeah, that shit cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't
niggas
wait.
that don't make it out of that.
I remember being young, like lying to girls just to get impressed. Like,
Facts.
I've been shot, shit like that.
Facts.
Like, but
and now that you actually been shot, and it's like, I wouldn't even. Why
If
not
you
even
don't
lie